Hello, my dear and beautiful friends. How are everybody today? I hope you all are doing wonderful. I keep forgetting I have this um, new art project that Stacy Pink Poodle Mama made me, and I should put that at the beginning of every one of my videos because it's just beautiful. I did not need all of these letters here because I usually spell my name Serappin. Scrap it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now I don't know how to. Oh, that's the right way for it. It was the Lizzie. I don't put an E on it. I can pull that E off there. Pull that E off there. No, I'll glue a flower on it. But I don't usually put an E on my name. But it is the normal way of writing it. It would be. I'm not complaining. I love this. But anyway, the real reason that I'm here today is because I've been again spoiled with Happy Mail. And from Laura Vasquez. She is a regular spoiler. I mean, see, here she is right here again with another humongous box. And it says right on here, Happy Mail, right there. Wait a minute. Right there. Happy Mail. And it says it down here too, Happy Mail. Anyway, and look, she puts a decorated piece on there. Look at that. She spent $22.80 just to send this to me. I'm telling you, that girl shouldn't do that. But I'm glad I don't really know what's in here. I know it's fabric. I do know. 7 pounds. 7 pounds. 7.8. 7 pounds, 8.5 ounces of fabric I have in here. Okay. See, what I just started getting together is purple things because I'm going to start another snippet roll, and I want to do it all in purples. So let's check. Let's see if there's purples in here. Since there's any, I know she sent fabric because she already told me she was sending fabric. She's the fabric guru. I'm telling you. Oh, I don't need to cut that with them scissors. I need to cut it with these scissors that I've already ruined. And we'll get this cut open, and let's check. Let's check and see what's in here. Okay. Ooh, there's more than fabric. Oh, it's not fabric. It's yarn. Well, here's something to read about something. Santa Catalina Island, California. She lives in California. This is a page for that's a page for in a junk journal. And then, oh, she made me a card. A friend is someone who strengthens you with prayers, blesses you with love, and encourages you with hope. That is wonderful. Laura, you did not need to do that. She added something else in there that didn't need. I bought some scrap fabrics, and Jude also sent me some from Stacy's sale. I know you're going to be busy making all kinds of stuff. I am including some money for postage. Much love to you and Papa, Laura Vasquez. Oh, thank you. She included, and there's some money she sent me for postage. And that is the reason that I started. Look at how she put this on the bottom of the card. She's got that stitched right on there. That is beautiful. This card is beautiful. The time and energy to make that card. And it says better than Hallmark on the back. And it's got a paper clip on there. This is going to go, oh my gosh, this is going to go in my book. This is so pretty. And so, but the reason I started my Scrappy Pals group in my channel is to raise money for shipping, because shipping is so expensive, and I love to send out Happy Mail, but I just don't always have. I mean, Papa and I have enough money to survive. We're good, but sometimes there's just not extra to send out, pay for shipping. But now I have I've had already 11 people that have signed up to be in my Scrap and Pals program, and once a month I'm going to pull random name out of that Scrap and Pals, and they're going to get a gift. Which this is the first gift that's going to go out on my random when I randomly do that. Pretty soon I'm going to randomly do that. I'll show that later. I'm going to make another video later, but I was able to send out my first winning prize this morning because I did a live stream yesterday, and I was able to have choose a winner, have a winner without worry. I was excited to be able to choose a winner, and so the first winner was Calico Kate, and what I told her I was sending was just the tag that I was making. So I sent the tag, but I also wrapped the tag up in a piece of vintage. It was a vintage, like a doily, and then I put a little bit of extra things. It's just some pieces of flower trims and stuff in there, and it wasn't a big package, but it was $3.50 to mail that. And so that got mailed out this morning. I was so happy to be able to mail that out. And first I was just going to stick the tag in an envelope, put one stamp on it, and send it. And I said, no, now that I have shipping money coming in here and there, I can add to that prize. Because I always like to add stuff, even when I have a sale and I sell something. I like to add something extra because it's just fun. And so, but thank you so much. This card is beautiful, and thank you so much for the shipping money. Oh my gosh, that helps me so much. Okay, now let's see what's in the box. First of all, look at the yarn. She didn't tell me about the yarn. Oh my word, look at this. Oh my goodness, is this ever nice? This is something different. It's bundle brights, but it looks to me like have you all ever seen anything like this? This skein of yarn is got, look at here, it's regular spun yarn, and then this is like some lumpy yarn. Well, I just call it lumpy, I don't know, pretty. And then here, look at this, is like hairy yarn, but it must go one to the other. It must just, this is beautiful stuff. Oh, look at, the original price was $10.99. Oh my gosh. So it's like 3 different yarns, or maybe even 4, because here's another one in there. So it might, oh, I want to make something with this. I want to make something like this like right away, because here it shows on here how it just gradiates from one type of yarn to another. That's amazing. And this here is so soft. And here's some black. I have not used a lot of black, because it really, if you use black, for me, black is hard to see when you're crocheting. The black is hard to see. But now that I'm using yarn a lot for my weaving, I love the black. I love using black because black makes all the other colors pop. And so, and this is a very nice yarn. What do they call that? Simply Soft Bouquet? B-O-U-C-L-E, bouquet. I'm not sure. Bouquet. I'll just call it a bouquet. And then, oh, and then here's some black. And this is more of the velvety soft black. So this, I'm happy for this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is amazing, this pink. Okay, let me put this off to the side in this here pile right here. And then there is fabric. Oh my word. Look, let's see if I can lose shadow. I put another light over there, so hopefully I don't have as much shadowing. And look at this. This is pretty. This has got some purple flowers in it. This, these are, and this is what I love. I love scraps. Look at that scrap with the bunny in it. I'm going to take a piece of this. Let me see. This one here. It's got a lot of purple in it. And we'll put that in my bag because my my next snippet roll is going to be using mostly purples. Purples, yellow, and gold is what I've got planned. And look at this here, at these. Pink and brown. I love how pink and brown goes together. This is pretty too. Gosh, wouldn't a pink and brown snippet roll look good? This looks so vintage, doesn't it? Makes you want to go on a picnic. This is, it looks like an old-fashioned kitchen. That's pretty. That's very pretty. It's very lightweight. That's pretty. You know, just fabrics. You know, when you're you know touching fabrics, when you're just feeling them, you can almost feel where they've been. You can feel. Can you imagine a log cabin with this, with the kitchen curtains made out of this? Yes. Look at the hearts. Oh my goodness, those are beautiful. Oh my word. Oh, this looks like it's this looks, I think this is that, yeah, it is. It's the that, what, I can't think of the name of it right now, but isn't that pretty? That's yeah, that's that. Oh, look at this. That's nice. Dark times ahead. Hmm. Dark times ahead. Date. Loyalty. This must be something with Harry Potter, because that looks like Harry Potter right there. This must be a Harry Potter thing. But I love just the print, period. Red and white, red and white. Oh, see there? Yeah. Pink. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You can always tell the fabrics that originated at Stacy's sale because they got these little pins on it. And I got so much of her things that I got a whole bowl full of pins. I'll never have to buy another safety pin in my life. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? And see, when you have scraps, then you don't mind cutting them up. Cutting them up. Ooh, yeah, this is pretty. Little seersuckers. And look at that little tiny whale on there. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And then more pinks. More beautiful pinks. Ooh, look at the little squares. That's what, these must be the size of squares that Ray is working on right now. She's using little bitty squares. Yeah, 2.5 inch. That's what she said, and that's what these are. And that's what she's putting, little squares that size together and making quilt pieces. Right now it's quilt pieces. She's not sure what it's going to end up at. And that is what I keep saying. You know, do something just because it's fun to do. You don't have to have a destination. I mean, like last night in our live, what she was doing was just sewing pieces together. She didn't know what she was going to do. When people asked her what she was making, she didn't know. She says, well, I don't really know. I'm just sewing pieces together. That's what you do. Just sew pieces together. You don't have to have a reason or what it's going to be when it's all grown up, you know. Look at that. Just like raising a child. You don't know what that child's going to be when it's all grown up. You just have fun raising the child. Look at this one. That's pretty. More red and whites. Ooh, I gotta put this in my purple bag. That one's gotta go in the purple bag because that's a shade of purple. Shade of purple in the purple bag. It goes. And that's pretty. That's pretty. Wait a minute. There's a piece hidden in there. Don't be hiding from me, piece of fabric. Oh, look at that. That's pretty too. There's some more of the bunny rabbit with the purple flowers. Isn't that pretty? Looks like a real rabbit, isn't it? There's some red with blue. Oh, and there's some red with, that's some red with yellow flowers. This is with blue and yellow flowers. Mm-mm-mm. There's some more bunnies. I love that. Oh, look at this. Red and black. Red, black, and white. That is pretty. Somebody must have started making something with this square because it's already hemmed all the way around. But isn't that pretty fabric? That red, white, and black, that is pretty. Oh, and this has got sunflowers. It's like a navy blue background, and then it's got like the red patchwork and then the sunflowers. So, you know that. And then this red patchwork stuff. And then that, it's almost like the same thing in miniature. Love it. And these are, look at them. Just such a big mixture, just such a wonderful mixture of fabrics and just small little scraps. That's the best thing ever. Best thing ever. And look at these. These are like, these ones in this grouping is almost like all fall, like fall fabrics. You make something fall with this. Look at that. That's pretty. It's got fold in it. These are pretty. Uh-oh, there's purple. This is purple. Okay, I gotta put this one. That's gotta go in my bag. See, this is what I do before I start making my little snippet, is I just start a bag with all the colors. I won't use everything in there, but see, like this one here, I did with mostly all blues. And then look at the back. I just did that today. I put the backing on it, which was that denim fabric that I got from Ray. I made that as the backing for it. I added a few more little pieces to it. So, but now I want to start one, and it's going to be a lot of purples in it. Ooh, how soft. This is flannel. Oh, and look at how cute that is, little baby. Oh, doesn't that make you just want to hug a baby? It's flannel. It's got the little giraffes. I love the giraffes. I love this pink. Oh, look at these bunnies. Look at those bunnies. Those are so cute. I've seen this fabric somewhere before. You know what? I think I've seen that Cordula has this. I think that's where I've seen that. I knew I recognized it. I don't have it, but I know somebody. I think Cordula has that. Because Cordula shows me her fabrics. When she likes to show me her hauls, she should really have a channel and show her stuff off. Look at that. You could even make a, you know what? Now, I just seen my friend Laura Gamma, Lori Way is her name, but Lala Gamma Lori Way. She's making these little dolls. They're so adorable. And she's just hand stitching the whole thing. But if you was to make a little doll like she's making and then you stitch this right here for the little face, that would be so cute. You'd have to see. I hope she's put some pictures up on the I'm going to tell her to make sure she has pictures. She might have already put pictures up on the group. But it's cute as ever. I know she sent them to me in the messenger. Look at this one. That's pretty. Here's some white squares. White squares are always important. Pink squares, important. And then here's some more. She's got this packed so nicely. There's squares. Flowers. Pretty. Oh, look at these pinks. Paisleys. There's those paisleys. Love the paisleys. That brings me back to the 60s. See what they do now. A lot of paisley is coming out now in fabrics. And, well, it looks kind of dark. Because, see, I think after a while, people don't have ideas of what to do anymore, so now they have to redo things that's been done already. So like the paisleys from the 60s, In the 60s, paisleys was very, very, very popular. This is just, oh, look at this. You know what? I know what this was. Somebody here was making masks and probably making them in, because that's the pattern for a mask right there. I could make a mask out of that if I want to, but we don't have to use masks anymore. And hope, oh, this one here has even got the iron-on stabilizer on it. I don't know if you'd have been able to breathe through that mask too. I'm glad we don't have to wear masks anymore, but because actually I kind of like the mask myself. This is nice fabric, real nice fabric. I think there was another piece in there, but that's like a nice, this is a high quality fabric right here. Oh, look at the selvage edge. This is, yeah, you can tell what's the high quality fabrics and some are more low end, but all fabric is beautiful, I'm telling you, because they're different weights. This is from the Cranston Print Company. See that? Pretty blues. Okay, I'm going to be here a while, so y'all just... Oh, stripes. Stripes. This is good, because remember what I was saying the other day about the stripes is I'm going to be practicing embroidery stitches using striped fabric. Here's some blue. And here's some... I like fabrics too with small prints. When you're making yo-yos especially, they make much better when you have a small print. Seems like the yo-yos just are just nice on their own. They make nice yo-yos. I don't know why. Look at them leaves. Now this kind of fabric would be real nice as a background on a slow stitch snippet roll. This kind of fabric here, that kind of a print. Blue, 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 blue. Look at this one. Look at this one. Copper Hill by Judy Roche and Carlene Kramer. That's who designed that fabric. Fabric designers are amazing. Oh, this is like a pattern. There's directions. There's directions to make something. There's a starfish. Oh, it's all like sea creatures or something. I have to look at that better with. It looks like little pieces that you can cut out and applique onto something. Wait a minute, I gotta get that folded a little bit better. Can't wad this up. You just don't be mean to your fabrics. You gotta fold them up a little bit. There, now. But see, even the writing on this fabric like this, if you use the writing, just use the writing on like if I was to make a yo-yo just with the writing, that would be pretty. A pretty yo-yo. And I use yo-yos in different things. There you go. That's pretty. Look at this green. That's another plaid. Plaids I love too. And this is a lot of fabric. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Look. Now that I know, see, I have been making so many things just with no rhyme or reason. But now that I know, when I finish something, some winner is going to get it. Some winner is going to get some of the things I might sell on my sales if I ever get around to them. But, oh, look at this. That looks like a blouse. Oh, look at the penguins. The North Pole Parade. That is pretty. And then roses and other flowers. Roses and other flowers. This is a nice background fabric too. The grays. That's pretty. Look at this. Merry Christmas to me. That's beautiful. Ooh, and then this is Christmassy too, with all of the pine cones. That's pretty too. The cranstonvillage.com. And then here's some reds. Oh, I'm ready for Christmas things here. That's pretty. Oh, and look at this. This is Christmas, but look at it's in gray. You know, when you see Christmassy things, but it's not in the Christmassy colors, it's just because usually if you see Christmas, it's just all the green and the red or the blue and, you know, the Christmas colors. This is done in grays. That's beautiful. That is really pretty. And this, oh, that's a big piece right there. That's a big piece. That's pretty too. Maybe I'm going to have to do 2 snippet rolls at one time and do one in all reds. Reds and red things. And then I could do one in fall. Ooh, this is like a woo-woo fabric. Oh, man, that's like silky. That's pretty. You know what? I was needing a piece of fabric that I want to wrap to tie around this because I want to have a piece that I could tie around here like a ribbon for like a closure on it. This kind of fabric would, because it's so silky. It's not silk, but maybe it is. I don't know. But I like that. That's pretty. That's pretty. Okay. That's a thought for that one. Oh my. Oh my goodness sakes. But then here's a blue. This is a real pretty blue too. And I could get a strip long enough out of that. I'm going to fold it up. This doesn't say folded because it's too slippery. Sort of like a nightgown. Look at that, how pretty that is. This would be long enough if I was to make just here a strip. That would be. This might be. Would that be long enough, do you think? Maybe. Let me see. Let me check. Let me check and see. If I put this around here, where'd the other end go? Oh, good grief, Elizabeth. I could. This could be the tie to hold this on here. And it would be the blues, and that would match. I could add a couple of little doodads to the very ends. Oh, that's what that is. It's on there. It's on there now. I got a closure on my snippet roll. Ooh, look at this. Look at that. That's got greens, purples, yellows. That's beautiful. Uh-oh. There's some more with purple in it. That's got to go over there in that bag. I need that little piece too. There's some more of that. Ooh, wow. Look at these. They're like baby wolves. Just babies. Don't worry. Don't be scared. They're just babies. Okay. There. More. 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 Look at this. Oh, my word. Look at this, how pretty that green is. You know, somebody asked me last night on live stream if I have, you know, if I need fabric. And that is a hard question to ask somebody who loves fabric, because somebody who loves fabrics never have enough. Never enough. If somebody gave me Joann's fabric store and said, here, it's yours, it wouldn't be enough. I'd still be wanting more. Well, not real wanting more, not really even needing more, but just more. Some people say less is more. Well, not when it comes to fabric. Look at that with the eagles. Now somebody, this one's got some batting behind it that somebody was going to do something with this, with the batting. I'll leave that right like that because that might bring me some kind of Oh, look at these little tiny squares of dog bones. Little dog bones, black and white. And, oh, this is a large piece. And this is like a t-shirt type fabric. Yeah. Riley Blake patterns. Does it tell you like what it's called? Riley Blake Designs pattern something something. Knit stripe. So it's a knit. So all rights reserved. RileyBlakeDesigns.com. That's pretty. I wonder if I could make something out of this, like something I could wear. I could make me something out of this. I could make me like a shirt. Oh, and then this. Oh, here. Now we're at the end of the box. Here, Kitty, you can go in that box. We scoot this over. Scoot this over. Scoot this over. Oopsie. Moved my camera. Now this is all upholstery here. This here bunch is all upholstery fabric. Look at this. This is pretty. This is real pretty. I like this. I like this. You know what I like doing with this? If I'm doing like a slow stitch project, and slow stitch around the design. And like I say, when you're doing anything like that, it doesn't have to have what you're going to do with it when you're finished. No, it's just, you're just slow stitching. And it's a meditative process. But when you see something like this, that's got a definite little form like this, and then you start slow stitching around each piece with maybe a different color embroidery floss, even if you're just doing the in and out stitching. And then maybe you put a button right here and a button right here. Maybe do some French knots right in here. Just design this whole thing. And this is a pretty big piece too. So I'll probably do something like that with that piece. Here's some more grays. And this one too. You could do the same thing with these. Use the design as like a pattern, and like what they call the reverse coloring now. It's a big thing out, reverse coloring. You could do the reverse stitching, reverse coloring in stitch, which with something like this. Because I like the reverse coloring a lot. Ooh, what is this? This is something different. This feels like, I don't know what it feels like. It feels like it's not a woven fabric. It almost feels like a paper towel. I don't know what it feels like, but it certainly is different. But this will make a pretty flower. Since I'm going to use yellows in with my I want yellows in with my new. This is going to make a real pretty flower, and I don't even know what it is. But I will put that in there too. I get my purples and yellows. It's going to be mostly purple, but with yellow like highlights. Oh, look at this. This is like Fuzzy Wuzzy Was a Bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no. It's like a velvet maybe. Not really velvet because I don't like to touch a velvet. But I like this. This is pretty. But even this, if you're doing the reverse coloring on this, and you're going around, like if I was to take black, like black or red embroidery floss, and go all the way around, just around, like all these edges of the print, and just go around. How pretty is that? You can make a real pretty slow stitch and this one too, same thing. Isn't that pretty, the colors? And since these are already in squares like this, these are in the finished edges on them, that this would be fun for a slow stitch. Even though it's upholstery, it's a light upholstery, so you'd be able to stitch through it really easy. But this one, again, going around and around. the slow stitching around them. Oh, this is another one very similar to that other one. That pretty looks, I don't know why I think about a volcano when I see that. That's pretty. And then this. Now, see, I can see where somebody tried to pull the paper off of this. When you get these samples, and they've got, like this one. Okay, this is very pretty. But when it's got the papers on the back and on there, if you use this, look how pretty that is. But if you leave the paper on the back and then die cut, especially if you got the steel rule dies. I don't think the other dies will go through this, but the steel rule dies, which I got still a lot of them because I never got rid of them when everything else come out. But you die cut, leaving this backing on there and die cut through the backing, then you can make the prettiest little things, and then you got paper backing, so it's going to glue to whatever you're making. So if you can get a hold of a fabric sample book, like this one here, some has more paper than others. This one's got quite a bit of paper, so but die cutting this, or even cutting with scissors, and you can draw a diagram on the paper and then just cut it out, and then you have that beautiful embellishment that you can put on something. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty. Polka dots. That one doesn't have any paper on the back, but that's what you do with that paper. If you've got some with the papers on the back, then that is wonderful. Ooh, look at this. Wait a minute, this, oh, that's the back. This must be the front. That's pretty too. Oh, that's so soft. That is really soft. But even still, cutting out designs with this and gluing it on with fabric glue, it glues fabric fusion or whatever. That's pretty. Oh, look at this. This is gorgeous. Now this here will absolutely be pretty for a slow stitching project. And see, now that I know I can just, when I give a giveaway, I can finish up one, something like this, and pass it on to somebody. Somebody will want it. And then here we go right here. That's pretty. Thank you, Laura. This is beautiful. Every little stitch of it is just gorgeous. Everything. And I will have fun using this. I will have so much fun using this. And this one's got a hairdo. This one's got a hairdo going on already right there. Well, her hair's falling out. It's kind of like mine falling out. Ooh. But this here ravels nice. Look at the edge when you pull that off. Isn't that pretty? I think it's pretty. Okay, that's it right now. Well, no, it's not it, because I got to read something from Helen Steiner Rice. Helen has words, good words for us to listen to. She does. She's a smart woman, Helen Steiner Rice. Well, she was born in 1900. That's the year she was born, and she first started. I'm looking for my glasses in case you're wondering. Oh, there they are, right in front of my face. Couldn't see them because I didn't have on my glasses. But she first started writing for the Gibson Card Company, and she did that for years. And then she kind of went whole hog into writing for herself. This is A Collection of Joy by Helen Steiner Rice. Let's just open it to this page right here. Okay, I come to meet you. I come to meet you, God, and as I linger here, I seem to feel you very near. A rustling leaf, a rolling slope, speak to my heart of endless hope. The sun just rising in the sky, the waking birdlings as they fly, the grass all wet with morning dew, are telling me I just met you, and gently thus the day is born, as night gives way to breaking morn, and once again I've met you, God, and worshipped you on your holy sod. For who could see the dawn break through without a glimpse of heaven and you? But who but God would make the day and softly put the night away? That's beautiful. And this is how I see God. You know, people wonder what God looks like. Well, just look out your door. Just look at your door and you're going to see him. I don't care what you see out there, you're seeing God. Okay, I ask God to watch over each and every one of you, every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. God bless and take care. God bless and take care. And please tell me where my mouse went. My mouse, oh, there it is. There it is. I need to put a flash. How come that looks so dark? I don't know why. I hope it's. I gotta find my spot. Oh, there's my.